Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be working with Adobe Spark Graphic, which used to be called Post. Once you get signed in, you'll see a screen like this, probably with no projects. Our first thing is going to be to hit the plus button. We'll have three options: the graphic, the web page, or the video. Today we're going to be working with the graphics, but down here you can see popular templates. And if you hover over one, you'll see what they were created with. We're going to use this collage as our model for our work today. But first we're going to go to the graphic button, choose that, and you're on the page to start. You could choose one of these templates, which you would just open it up and change the information, add more pictures. But we're going to do it the hard way and start from scratch. Here you get to choose your size. They have some really popular sizes and stuff for social media, which you could find helpful if you're working there. You could also customize, but we're going to go to popular, start with the square, and choose next. Now we need to put some images into our graphic. I'm going to show you how to do it through the service that Adobe Spark has embedded. I'm going to type in national parks, and then national park images will show up. The great thing about it is these images are from Unsplash and Pixabay, which are Creative Commons free. You can use them without any worries. So I'm going to choose this one of the Badlands. If I hover over it, I can get rid of it by hitting that garbage can. So I'll choose next. Every graphic starts with text on it. You just click on it, you can drag it around, you can resize it. You can edit it with the buttons here at the top. You can duplicate it, but we're just going to trash it so it's not in our way. And we can add it later on. So I have one image, but I need to add three more. So I'm going to go over here on the right-hand side, choose these layouts, and they start with a single picture, 2, and 3, and then finally they get to 4, which is the one I'm going to choose. So automatically our picture is sized and put into a square. If it was a larger image, I could actually drag it around and center it the way I would like it to be. As far as the colors, if you weren't putting an image in, you could actually change the colors. I'm going to make it white because we're going to get rid of it anyways. So I'm going to replace that white cube by going up here. I'm going to upload an image this time, something I have saved on my computer. And I'm going to choose this Badlands image. Choose open, and it'll place it on our graphic. Super. This one's a little bit bigger. I can move it around to get that flower centered or closer to centered. I'm going to just put 2 more images directly into the graphic from the ones I've uploaded. There's one from Yellowstone. The upload time will be different depending on your computer and your internet. But here's the final ones from the Grand Teton or Glacier. Grand Tetons. Perfect. So now I'll have 4 images on my graphic. The only problem is if I look at our model, it has these boundaries. It's thicker on the outside and then thinner on the inside. So I'll need to replicate that. It's pretty simple. I just click off the image and click layout on the right hand side. Now up here at the top, I want the images to stay as they are. I don't want it to get smaller and larger. I want to unlock it, and here I'll thicken up the size, and then here's the interior. Now the color's wrong. I'd like it to be white, so all I'm going to do is click on that background, not on an image but on the background, and choose white. So now we're ready to put some text in here. So I'm going to click off the image. I'm going to go up to this plus button, choose text, and I'm just going to title this whole graphic National Parks. Click done. Puts it in there automatically. Now this is pretty editable. I just grab the corners and drag it. Becomes a single line. I can center it, and there are guides that should pop up. I'm not too keen on the colors, so if I go over with it highlighted, I go over and look at the colors. Still not happy with that blue, so I click on the blue, and I can get in here and really customize my choices of colors. Again, I don't know about that font, so I'm going to click back on the text, go in here and change the font. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate because I like the font. I don't have to go back in and change it. I can just change the text. So I'll just type in Yellowstone. I'm also going to change the size of it because obviously that's probably too big. And I'm just going to identify what park is in each picture. So I type Yellowstone, I make it, grab a corner, make it smaller. I'm going to change the color for a little bit of contrast. So now I've got Yellowstone. I'm going to put each one in a corner of the image. So now all I'm going to do is make 3 copies of that. I'll put one on each image. And once I have them on each image, I'll go back and edit the text. So I just go up, edit text, Badlands, and done. The Grand Tetons in. It's really, and once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to edit this stuff so quickly. Again, click on the text for Yellowstone, go back up and edit it. Great. Now all I have to do is click on each set of text and drag it, and then just drop it when I think it's where it should be. There are some guidelines that show up that are pretty helpful. The more elements you get in a graphic, the more difficult it becomes with the guidelines. So now all we have to do is share it out or download it for your use. So up there, you just click the share button in the upper right corner. You can share it on any social media or put it into your classroom, or better yet, you can download it as a JPEG. And it'll looks pretty similar to the one we were using as our model. Actually, let's go look at one more thing. Our colors are a little bit off, so by clicking on one picture and then choosing to use the same color on all the pictures, we can go through and find a mask that'll work. You can actually change colors on that, which would be helpful. But for this, let's just choose contrast, and then we're just going to download it again, and it'll download the new one for us, which will look closer than the template we had. But that's how you can easily make a graphic in Adobe Spark. I hope that was helpful. Thank you.